So, I think I've been talking for a while about the rise of Chinese donghua, and I think we are finally reaching a turning point or a breaking point, I would say. Chinese anime or donghua has been knocking at the door for a while, and there are some fantastic shows that have already come out. I think Link Click, to me, was the first donghua that I would class as not just good for Chinese animation, but it ended up as one of my favorites anime of that year. For the longest time, the thing that I was waiting for a Chinese animation was something that adapted a story on the same level as some of the higher tier anime that you'd see coming out from Japan. Because I thought for the longest time, even though I thought the animation was pretty, I thought aside from Link Click, a lot of the storytelling, I still preferred a lot of the Japanese shows. But it is coming to a point where I can't speak so much for the storylines. Maybe Lord of Mysteries will change that opinion for me. But at least on an animation perspective, I don't think it's just catching up to anime or Japanese animation. I think it's coming to a breaking point where it might even exceed it. With projects like To Be Hero X that seem like they have the resources and budget of something on the level of Arcane or Arcane Season 2. Something that is rarely, if not ever, seen in the world of Japanese animation. It just seems like there are so much more resources that they have to work with. And not only that, if there's one thing I think that Chinese animation also exceeds, or this is a personal preference, kind of like has the potential of really even exceeding Japanese animation, action choreography has, to me, always been on a different level when it comes to Chinese animation. And of course, they have an amazing history of action cinema, not just action cinema, but action TV shows, wuxia. They have all that storied history, and specifically action choreography in Chinese animation. They seem to be bringing that level of experience and that level of love to their animations, and it's something that I think even exceeds a lot of the action animation that's not action animation, at least action choreography that we see in Japanese animation. And I think after looking at all these trailers and after looking at some of the projects that are being worked on, it seems like it's coming, man. Like with Solo Leveling, I feel a wave coming. I feel a wave coming, guys. And this might just be the start of it, but I feel like in 5 years, we are not just going to be talking about specifically Japanese anime, Japanese animation. I believe there could be a very likely case that my best of the year anime video series will have more than just one Chinese show on it, or maybe even another country that might pop up. But there might be a big case where some of my favorite animated shows of the year might not just solely come from Japan. I'm not saying there should be a China versus Japan kind of like debate, because that's not what I'm trying to say at all. Me as a viewer, I think this is a fantastic time, man. Me as a viewer, I'm like, holy shit, more great products, more amazing products I can watch and appreciate, competition that pushes each other's levels to the next level. Like, this is fucking great. This is great for us as a viewer. I think this is such a fucking time to not only say you're an anime fan, but just to say you're a fucking animation fan, man. God damn. Next stage, Southeast Asia. When? Southeast Asia? Come on, guys. Come on. When is our time? When is our time, man? Does Thailand make anime? No. Thailand. Do you know what my country has put all of their specs in, guys? China put some of their specs in storytelling, action animation, action choreography. My motherland, they're like, all right, guys, what do we put all our specs in? BL. If there is one thing my motherland does on another level, if there's something no other country can compete, it's BL for my country, man. I don't know why. Thailand BL is what our country decided to spec all our stats into, man. The BL in Thai fiction is great too, not gonna lie. The girl love in Thai fiction is great too, not gonna lie. Hey, man. Hey, BL, boy love and girl love, I ain't gonna complain. If that is what my country has chosen, I'm not going to complain about it. Speaking of which, you should watch The Summer Hikari Died. I will be watching that. So I think, personally, I am paying very, very close attention to what the Chinese animation industry is doing. I mean, recently they just broke box office records with an animated feature film, which is insane, you know, and I think that trickle-down effect is something we're going to see in our community as well. So personally, I think it's happening. I think the rise of Chinese animation is this. I think this is going to be a breakpoint year, and I think this is going to be a breakpoint year for aura farmers as well. There's two massive things that's happened this year. All the exciting Chinese animation projects that are coming out, and solo leveling, the success of solo leveling. I think that is going to have a massive effect on the anime community for years to come. I think it is only going to make sure that I think after this, I wouldn't be surprised if we have 5 more, 10 more other webcomics just get immediately greenlit just because of the success of solo leveling alone. And I think solo leveling was what they wanted Tower of God and God of High School to be. I think solo leveling, the success solo leveling has, was what the animation companies wanted them to be.